Que pasa, familia de dinero? I'm your host, Champion El Dinero, a truck driver on the detour towards wealth, and I hope that you join me on this journey. If you're a returning viewer, shout out to you. Thank you so much for looking good today. Make sure you hit that like button. It will spread it out into the algorithm. And comment down below, what is your biggest frustration when it comes down to Holo? It might be common sense, and I do want to go ahead and give you guys a warning. This video is not of me being emotional, rather passionate and trying to get a message out. If you're a new viewer, I hope that you know, buckle up and strap in. We're going to be talking about MicroCloud Hologram. This is going to be my last video until we get substantial amount of evidence that this thing will go up and pump with some news. Now, I just want to let you guys know, right? I'm not selling, okay? Let's get that out the way. I'm not selling, all right? I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not a crystal ball, even though I am bald. But we're gonna dive into it. Thank you so much for watching. And typically I would read your guys' comments and shout you out. We're not in the studio this time. I am sleeping in the truck. So with me sleeping in the truck, I gotta do a video in the truck. And you know, I started off the channel that way, but we will be back with it tomorrow. Just plan on that. We got Yakov here. Shout out back to you. This stock is the most frustrating stock. It's meant to have been pretty much doing X, Y, and Z, but it always gets delayed. True. Anthony Davies, because the market makers are nasty a-hole backstabbers that use hope to dupe retail investors. I believe that. We have Rashidi. I bought 31,000 shares and give me 1 second, at 60 cents pre-split, and now I have 1,555 shares. My hope is that at least I can break even, and I feel you on that. Yeah, and then we got Villain Priest. Shout out to you. I think I know who Villain Priest is. Wow. All right, so we're going to be talking about MicroCloud Hologram. I had to read the comments down below and how this is my last video. I think that unless we get substantial amount of evidence, movement, me talking about MicroCloud Hologram is probably, and again, you guys are adults, right? So you should be making adult decisions when it comes down to buying a stock, selling a stock. Whenever you do that, you're an adult. But of course, me putting these videos has grown my channel because it has a lot of retail presence when it comes down to the stock market and people looking for information. And I hate to be doing a disservice to the community to make these videos, and it's only propping people to buy in at, you know, bad levels, right? I don't want to do that. I want people to make a decision on by themselves. But here's the thing: if you're somebody that's been holding the stock for quite a while, let me lay this out for you. I can get a hold of one of my exes faster than I can get news from MicroCloud Hologram, and that should say a lot. I mean, we are concurrently having no news for quite some time. I'm talking about quite a long time, and this truck is getting really close to my truck. I don't know why they got to do this stuff. They're like, what? Why is he got a light, and why is he doing all that stuff? So, that is a major issue. And if you're somebody that's saying be patient, no, there is too many companies out here that they'll give you a 10% return on your money, 20%, 30, 40. Palantir, for example, when I got in, I think I have a 50% return on my money. And they always produce news. It does not take this long to produce news. Oh, maybe it's gonna happen Monday. If it happens tomorrow, cool, all right? That's cool. But it does not change the fact that it took them this long to release 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces of news. It's pathetic. Let's be honest, it's pathetic. And I'm not gonna sell. I'll go all the way down until it hits 0. And that's the reality of it, because I want to learn the lesson. Yeah, my money's gone. That sucks. That really does. I'm telling you, it sucks. I don't want to see all my hard money go to waste, but they don't care. The people that I'm like, when I invest into this company, MicroCloud Hologram every day said, thank you for throwing the money right into my pocket. I might as well take my crumpled $5 bills and put it right into their pocket, because that is exactly what I'm doing. Now, of course, I leverage my portfolio in order for it not to sink. And that's why you have to buy some of those blue chip stocks. But of course, penny stocks is high risk, high reward. So if you understand that fact, you believe the fact that MicroCloud Hologram, if not, will repeat the process. Concurrently, if I were to look at MicroCloud Hologram, it started the day very weak, absolutely weak. And today, you know, it tried to touch the green. It tried to. I don't know why it didn't, but it tried to touch the green, went all the way down to $4. I think the lowest was even past $4.86. But now it's at $5.22. Who knows how it finishes up the day? But I'm being real with myself when it comes down to this stock, and I don't want to get people into this stock that, you know, they throw their life savings into it on a hope. I provide feedback. I provide news that come in the form of SEC filings. But other than that, we don't have a single thing, not a single thing to rely on. We know that they have more assets. We know that they have more liabilities. They have more cash on hand, but we don't know anything else. That they have patents, but yet we don't have an acquisition, a partnership. We don't have not anything, not one word. And like I said, it's easier for me to get a hold of my ex than it is for me to get any news from MicroCloud Hologram. I promise you, man, man, you got dudes waiting 90 days. I waited past 90 days for this stock. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But it's tough. And those that say, oh, you just got to be patient. I get it, and that's why I said I got to move on. There's too many options out here that I could be buying, and I have already been buying into different kind of stocks, but there's too many out here that you can make 50% return on your money, 30%. You can wake up in the morning, invest $1,000 into a stock, and from what I've seen, you can make $300 just that morning, go to work, and so you already made what you made from work and the stock market. Of course, you got to do taxes. So this is a reality of it. There's people out here that won with MicroCloud Hologram. They did the same thing that they're doing. They took the money that retail pumped, scraped it off. Pumped, scraped it off. Pumped, scraped it off. That's what happened. There's little hypes, and you can see it on Reddit. You can see it on other platforms where it's just like, oh, this is great. Okay, it's going up, it's going up. People buy, and they scrape it off. And it's sometimes it is the people that have been holding. They see an exit. They're like, okay, I just broke even. It's time for me to go. And so that bumps it down. They have a substantial amount of shares. So my frustration with MicroCloud Hologram, I believe, is 100% warranted, because there should not be in this world where a company can't release one single thing. One single thing. The only thing that officially that we'll get is the NASDAQ, which they have to drop on the 23rd of October about their earnings. And people are like, oh, that's when it'll happen. Listen, we've been saying it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I'm tired of those people on X. Hey, it's time. It's going. It's now, this week is going to be the week. And I get it. You have to have faith, but just let it do its thing. If you got shares in it, right? The last thing you should be doing is watching it all day long, waiting for that motion, because you'll get an alert. If you got it on your phone, you'll get an alert on your phone, and that's it. Leave it there. But other than that, all you're going to be doing is worrying, and stressing your health, stressing your mind. And I'm telling you this because I did it to myself. I was so stressed out about MicroCloud Hologram because it meant the world to me. You know, on Sunday, I try to post videos all week long, including Sunday. And this Sunday, I couldn't do fantasy penny stock football. Link in the description if you want to participate. And due to the fact that I had my daughter, we were going to the corn maze, and I prioritized my daughter. You know, I incorporate her into my videos as well because she wants to. I asked her, do you want to do this? She said yes. So she is now incorporated because she wants to. Regardless of her age, she's very, very, very cognizant of a lot of things. But, you know, a lot of individuals are dedicating so much time to watch a stock that we all know what gets it moving. We all know, and what it is 4 letters. N-E-W-S. News. N-E-W-S. News. That's it. That's what's going to move the needle. That's what's going to get you perpetuated up into the sky potentially. But some people got speculation. Some people got theories. Some people, I had my theories. I had my speculations. But now it comes down to, okay, how long can you keep talking about a subject and keep watching the same? I know it's comforting. I know it's comforting. And I know it's painful. But you can get yourself out of the hole by looking at other options. You can join the Discord. It's completely free. I'm not trying to sell you anything. You can join any community on Reddit or boards. You can look at people's plays on X. You can look at different opportunities that might be available to you. And you know, if you're just so focused, if you got all your eggs on one basket and you don't look at the multiple ones out here, you're gonna miss an opportunity. Had I done that, I would have missed the opportunity with MicroCloud. Luckily, I got a perfect average, and I'm glad. I learned from my mistakes when to get in, when to get out. With that being said, Familia de Dinero, I hope that you're winning. I hope that you move the way you want to move. You know, you're not swayed by YouTubers, but you obtain the information that you want to get and make a smart decision with it. And that's all I'm trying to say. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I'm just passionate about helping people. Because I'm a truck driver. I'm doing a hard job. I got to deal with people swerving, hating the things that run this country, that hate trucks. I'm doing it. My entire family never even thought I was supposed to be driving trucks. But I'm doing something that, you know, at first made me very uncomfortable. That now, it's just a reality of it. And people think, oh, truck driver, you're a truck driver. Nah, you know, I take the money that I get from here, the experience I get from here, and I funnel my own thing. And trust me, it's a lot better than doing your job without working on something, you know, pouring back into yourself. That's why a lot of people are sad. They don't look at your job as a tool, as a tool to your own success. Maybe you don't know what that is, and I get it. You know, me on this road, I got plenty of time to think about it. But with that being said, Familia de Dinero, thank you so much for watching. I will catch all of you in the next one. Adios.